What's up, YouTube? This is Shuttleboy, and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Jordan Brand's holiday lineup. They announced this about a week ago, I believe, and I just want to go over every colorway we've seen so far and what I'm thinking of these. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First one being the Jordan 3 Retro. They're calling this the Hyper Royal colorway. And personally, I actually kind of like these. These remind me of some kind of PE that has come out in the past. I can't remember exactly who it was for or anything, but it reminds me of that. And I like this colorway. I'm not going to cop it because I own the CP3 13s, and not the same blue, but very similar palette in a sense. So it's just not something I need. But I do like these, and I like the direction these are going in. Next one's going to be the Jordan 12 Reverse Flu Game. I am not feeling these at all. I don't know why there's suede on these, because the Flu Game never had suede. The retros of the Flu Games had some suede, and that was wrong, but not the actual Flu Games. We already had some red 13s in the past. We had all red 12s. We already had some all red 12s. We had some all red, or we had the red and white 12s that came out not that long ago. We had the real Flu Game 12s that came out not that long ago. This is an easy pass for me. I don't like these at all, and I don't like suede on the Jordan 12, I guess, either, because this just doesn't look that good. Next one, though, is a little bit better, I think, for the 12, being this Jordan 12 Concord. This is supposed to look sort of like a Mike Bibby PE, but of course Jordan Brand never wants to give you exactly that, because the Mike Bibbies, I believe, were all lows. I don't think he ever got a high top of the 12. But I like these. It's not something I need, though. It's just another colorway. We've had a lot of all black 12s as well. Or if not all black, very close to being all black. So this is an easy pass as well. I like this one, though. Like, I'm not mad at it. But it's another one that's an easy pass for me. Next one's going to be a Jordan Retro 8 that's only for women, actually. I like this colorway. It's a shame that it's only for women. I think this colorway is pretty cool because it looks to me like they took the Bugs Bunny 8 and like put it in Photoshop and just dimmed the colors down. And I like that. I mean, it might be a little bit transparent as far as what they decided to do here, but I like it. Has a sort of a Bordeaux looking vibe as well because of that, obviously, that like maroonish color. But I like these. If they were in men's sizes, I would definitely consider it because I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some good non-OG Jordan 8 colorways, but I like to stick more to the OG, at least palettes. Now, for the Jordan 5, we have something a little bit crazy coming out, being the What the Jordan 5 here, which is such an odd decision to me because I thought the whole top 3 or top 5 or whatever colorways they've been releasing of the Jordan 4, the Jordan 5, the Jordan 1, I believe those are the only ones they did it for. I thought those were supposed to be what those were for Jordan Brand. So for this to come out, and for this to come out after a top 3 or top 5, I don't know what they called it, for the Jordan 5 already came out, really confuses me. Nonetheless, these are way better than those. The other ones weren't bad, but they just weren't anything all that exciting. I really like these. The only thing that's holding me back is the other shoe's yellow. But this one has red, and we've talked about it on the channel quite a few times now that the Raging Bull is supposedly coming back. So buying these and the Raging Bull, I know the other shoe's yellow on this one, but having 2 red suede Jordan 5s in my collection isn't something I absolutely need because, believe it or not, I think one is going to get thrown by the wayside and never get worn. The other one will get worn a ton. So that's where I kind of need to pump the brakes on this. Wait and see if the Raging Bulls come out. And if those don't come out, maybe I'll come back to these. But I think this is a shoe, too, that I think is actually a lot more wearable than people are saying. Some people are like, how do you wear these? Well, it has every color of the rainbow on it, so pretty much matches. You can find something that matches one of the colors on here. And that's all that really matters. And if you don't want to do that, you can just wear black and white. So it's honestly like one of the easiest shoes to wear, in my opinion. But that's just me. Yeah, it's different for everyone, obviously. But really like those. Awesome. Next up we have is just a Jordan Retro 4 here that I don't remember the name or story on these. I thought there was something going on with them. But personally, I don't really care for these all that much. I do think, like, I respect them though. It looks like they're kind of going in the direction of what I believe we've seen some dunks that look sort of like these. I know these look very similar to the Air Force Ones and the dunks that Travis Scott made. So it almost kind of shocks me this isn't a Travis Scott colorway of some sort. But I respect them. I'm not. I'm definitely don't want them. I'm curious to see what the hype is on these because I definitely have seen some people that really like these. But it'll be interesting to see like how much people love them once they come out though. Next one is Super Fire, being the Jordan 3 Court Purple. I really like these, but unfortunately, this is supposed to be like a overseas only colorway, is what I've heard. It looks like a Phoenix Suns PE. I really like these. They've been kind of killing the whole black cement color blocking on sneakers lately with the red cement, the blue cement. I know those weren't black, but I'm just kind of tired of that, honestly. It's kind of annoying. But this one is done tastefully, so I do respect it. I wish it came out in the States. That would have been awesome. I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, this is definitely going to do good in the States. But I'm not going to try and jump hoops to try and get these from someone overseas. It's just not worth it. But I do really like these. Next one, Easy Pass here, and it's a women's only colorway, but you might be able, if you like these, you probably can still cop them and make them fit. This is called the Lucky Green colorway. I swear to God we've seen a colorway that looks exactly like these, and I know for a fact we had a colorway that was similar to these, being the, I forgot what they're called. Maybe, I feel like they're called like Classic Green or something. Then we had a green toe one that was like the black toe colorway but green. But there was like a hardwood classic or something one where this was actually had the hardwood floor texture on the green. Well, this one actually has the hardwood floor on the insole of it, so it's almost like they were trying to let you know, hey, we really are copying that colorway. But that one had a gold swoosh. It was a lot more blatantly a Celtics colorway. I feel like I've seen this shoe so many times. It's not repulsive or anything, but it's just an easy pass. Next one is going to be another Jordan one. It's one of those CodeJP ones, which I think is supposed to be like a model they released in Japan. We had one earlier that was all silver. I thought that one was pretty cool. This one's not bad, but it's just, I don't need it. It's just such a simple colorway that I just don't care about that much. I already have Jordan ones. I think Jordan Brands is trying to find different variations they can do to the Jordan 1 that makes it so you don't have that exact style. And I think that's what they're trying to do with bringing back this like Japan model, which is cool to see it back. I appreciate it for what it is, but it's just overkill on the Jordan 1s. But they're making their money off of it, and it's shown through this collection because we have another Jordan 1, which is another copy from another colorway they already released, very similar to what they did with that Lucky Green colorway. There was a long time ago, I think it was over 10 years ago, there was a colorway that was black and gold, very similar to this in a sense, for the Jordan 1, and it was pretty cool. It had a cult like following. A lot of people really liked that one. Then they re-released a style of that in a top 3 kind of sense. I believe it was at ComplexCon or something. And that one did pretty well as well. A lot of people liked that one. I liked it as well. This one is just the worst of all of that. And it's not even close. And it's just overkill again. Like, if anybody owns either one of those, why would you buy these? And a big thing of it, I think, is just the black midsole and outsole just does not go with this at all. It just has way too much black on it. Easy pass. I don't know why anybody would want these, especially when those other shoes exist. And then to continue that like weird copycat mentality, this colorway here, Jordan 1 Dark Mocha, they're calling it. I mean, this is obviously blatantly dubbed the like broke Travis Scott ones. Everybody's been calling them that basically. If we ignore these like influences, I will say that this colorway it looks fine and it looks good. But given that we've seen the Travis Scott one already, We had that Rookie of the Year, I believe it was called, Jordan 1. I just don't see where this needs to exist. Once again, though, if you don't own those other two and you want to cop this one because you like it, I mean, that makes sense still. Like, I don't own either one, so it still would make sense to me why I would want to buy one of these, but it still is like, I don't know why they got to keep making variations constantly of shoes that they've already made variations of. So I just don't like that whole idea. I mean, we saw it with just these last 3, 4 shoes. So I don't understand. And it's all in the Jordan 1, too. That's the other annoying thing. But last but not least, definitely the best thing coming out of all of this. Black Friday, be there, be square, because the Jordan 4 Fire Red is coming back. This is a sneaker I've been waiting for a very long time. Ever since they said they were doing this remastering thing, this is a shoe I've been waiting for very long, along with the Mocha 3 and the Bread 4. Those are like the 3 shoes that I've been waiting for so long, and I'm ready for these. I have a little bit more of a connection with these, which if I end up copping these, which hopefully I will, because I would assume they're going to make a ton of these. I will share that in the video. But I am really excited for these. These are so cool, and these official images, God, they just look so good. They look so vintage looking, too, for some reason. I love the shade of red they did on these. It's time for Fire Red colorways to just come back and strong for Jordan Brand. They had the Fire Red 5s. I would have liked for them to do the other colorway of the Fire Red 5s, the Black Tongue, but they didn't, and that's a dang shame. I really like that one. But I'm really glad they're bringing these back, and hopefully they bring back the Fire Red 3s. That's something that really needs to come back as well. But that's pretty much going to conclude this list, guys. Let me know down below if you're feeling any of these. Personally, I think this collection is actually pretty trash. Aside from this and the What Does, there's not really any bangers on this list. And they're definitely holding some things back because, I mean, if this is what's supposed to come out from now to December, the Jordan 11, which has been leaked a bunch of times, is not on this list. So they still have some things up their sleeves. I'm sure they're going to be better than what's on here, but maybe they just wanted to hype up what's on here. Also, I would have rather seen a lot more OG colorways. I don't understand why. We're in September right now, albeit at the end of it, but I don't understand why we can only have one original colorway coming out from now to the end of December, but that's just me. Once again, though, please let me know what you think about this down below, and please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf playing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy, and this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.